The Iowa women's basketball team just defeated Rutgers in the semifinal game here in Indianapolis at the Big Ten tournament. Alongside me, I have Jordan and Pete, who are going to talk a little bit more about this game. So what are your guys' opinions on the offensive side of Iowa and Rutgers in this game?
Yeah, no, the craziest thing tonight was the composure that Iowa kept, even when in a nightmare scenario they were blowing a 20-point lead. Megan Gustafson wasn't getting the production she was used to, but the upperclassmen in the group, Mackenzie Meyer, Tania Davis, they all held their own, knocked down shots, and that really kind of put them over the edge.
Completely agree. I just think it was a senior kind of dominated game. They wanted to win. They want to go to the championship. What about you, Jordan?
Yeah, I agree. And Bluder said in the press conference that Tania Davis was kind of a calming presence for the team, especially when things were going bad. And things went bad early for Megan Gustafson. Pete mentioned it a little bit, but she went 1 for 7 from the field, which for someone that shoots 70% from the field, that's not very good. So it was really a team effort. And I believe when she went 1 for 7, the team was still up about 10 points. And that was due to Hannah Stewart and Mackenzie Meyer, who really stepped up in that first half for the offensive side of Iowa.
Yeah, going off of that, at one point in the game, I actually thought we were inside Carver Hawkeye Arena just because of the fans being dominated here. But Rutgers didn't even have any fire in their step till about the fourth quarter. About 6 minutes left, I think it was. But what about them defensively? They had a press on them the entire game.
Yeah, no, Iowa struggled with that in the first few minutes of the game. They kind of started to get used to a little bit, kind of halfway through the first quarter. But the tenacity of the Rutgers defense was just overwhelming for the whole game. But Iowa really responded pretty well. It's the top-ranked defense in the Big Ten, but Iowa still put up 72 points, so there's a lot to be said about that.
Yeah, I completely agree. What about you, Jordan?
Yeah, and talking about the press, Iowa really dominated the press outside those 2 first minutes, and to the point where Rutgers kind of ditched the press in the fourth quarter, which is why Rutgers was able to make a little bit of a comeback there toward the end. And so the fact that Iowa was able to beat the press is really a good thing going into Maryland, and hopefully they'll be able to keep their offensive prowess up.
Yeah, with that being said, Iowa will be taking on the number 1 seed Maryland tomorrow at 6:30 Central Time here in Indianapolis for the Big Ten Tournament Championship. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at The Daily Iowan for live updates throughout that game.